Hi there everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Annie Sense and today I have a new 2022 designer perfume release. Jimmy Choo, I Want You Forever. Right, so here's the bottle. So let me get the notes for you. So cherry fragrances seem to be the theme. It's like we have rose, jasmine, but some companies, some brands have decided to go for the cherry. So Jimmy Choo, I Want You. This has rose, bitter almond in the top, cherry, vetiver, and jasmine in the mid, oak moss, tonka bean, vanilla, and some amber. So what does it smell like? So on opening, it reminded me of this fragrance. And this is Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl Glam. This is also a cherry fragrance. So that's what it reminded me of. And I was thinking, maybe because they both have cherry, because the notes I've read from you are from Fragrantica, and I think they only came out maybe yesterday. So I don't know how to say this. So they came out sort of the day after I smelt this, after I received this. So I was like, I was thinking there had to be vetiver in this one, and there is. I do pick up vetiver in this one. As it started to dry down, it did smell like this one, its counterpart. This is the original Jimmy Choo, I Want You. And I'll just go through the notes. It's not really, they're not too similar, but anyway. This one has peach, mandarin orange, jasmine, red lily, and vanilla. So for me, this is a flanker. We know like fragrances, they do their flankers, but sometimes they're really different. But this one, I do pick up the original. So you are going to get that in this one. I'm just going to go through the notes of this one quickly as well. The Very Good Girl Glam. This one has sour cherry and bitter almond. So they both share that. They both share rose. However, this has lily. And in the base, there's some bonbon, vanilla, and vetiver. Okay, so you can sort of see why these are similar because they do share similar notes. This has just a typical sort of cherry, while this one has a sour cherry, both with the almond, both with the rose, but obviously in different doses, and vanilla and so forth. Now, I know people will say like, oh, just because it's got cherry doesn't mean it smells like cherry. But for me, this was the closest thing in my collection that I think resembles Jimmy Choo, I Want You Forever. I wouldn't put it in the same wavelength as Tom Fordo's Cherry or Prada Candy Gloss. I think that's what it's called. Or the pink bottle, or what's the other one? BDK Rouge Smoking, or even the new Le Nutrésor Intense. This is as close as you're going to get. Now, so they both obviously have that. Obviously, this differs because this smells like Very Good Girl, the original one in the red sort of opaque bottle. And this one obviously smells like Jimmy Choo, I Want You. So for me, what you are getting, like as people say, if these two were to have a baby, this is what you would get. So this one, I would say, so for me, yes, I pick up and this one, sorry, has more rose. So this one, what I mainly get with this one is a very sort of sweet, fruity cherry. I'm actually surprised that there's no other fruit listed. So I don't know if maybe they have maybe some notes from the original, possibly the mandarin orange, possibly the peach, but it's quite a fruity cherry, and it's not as deep dark as the Very Good Girl or the other cherries that I mentioned from other fragrances. So what you are getting is a sweet, fruity cherry with, I did forget, I must add this, just this slight cologne vibe thing going on. I did get from this one. So if you, I'm trying to think, like Chloe Nomad sort of has this kind of cologne thing going on, but Donna Born in Roma Yellow Dream also has this sort of cologne thing going on. There might be a few of you who might find this, something about this scent, a little bit masculine despite its fruitiness. It's not too sweet. It's not too, sugary sweet. It's not too fruity, like, for example, I'm just thinking Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. That's like a fruity type of fragrance. No, it is quite, how can I say it? It's not too fruity, not too sweet, and not necessarily an easy reach either. I wouldn't say it's an easy reach, like, for example, maybe like your Miss Dior's Burberry Her type of fragrance. It's quite, if you've smelt this one, you'll sort of know what I mean. Like, it's quite loud a little bit. They're quite sort of loud fragrances, not necessarily in your face or going to leave a trail. But I can't comment on that because I've actually never worn this one out, or even in my house actually. But yeah, they're not sort of powdery light fragrances. They are quite, decent for, EDP. So, if you spray it in the toilet, the person who comes in 2 minutes after you is going to smell it, if that makes sense. So it's, I don't know, I don't even know to class it a winter fragrance. Maybe autumn, maybe spring, autumn type of scent you might like. So now, quickly, longevity on skin wasn't that great. 4 to 5 hours on skin, but the projection did last quite a while, and I could pick it up like when I was going on, about my day. So I'll say about 8 to 9 hours of longevity you are going to get, but that's on clothing. That's your scent bubble, on skin. On skin, actually, it becomes a little bit like cherry chapstick, cherry lip gloss. I got that on my skin, and I didn't pick up the DNA of the original actually on skin. I didn't pick up Very Good Girl Glam on my skin. It was pretty much just a straight cherry actually on my skin. I didn't get any notes. So it sort of depends, if you try it in stores, if you're able to, you might enjoy it because on skin you're getting that beautiful cherry, but on paper and on clothing you are going to get a little bit of some, I don't know if to say sharp. It's not sharp like Delina sharp, but you're going to get something a bit punchy, fizzy, that type of thing. I hope I've explained it well. I know it's really bad, especially when you've probably never, you might not have smelt these fragrances before, but I think it is a good cherry fragrance if you into cherry fragrances, cherry fruity fragrances. I think, there's no harm in it. I don't think one is, it's not one that people will hate. You might not love it, it may just might not be to your taste, but I think it's okay. I mean, I like it. So I may like it more, this one, than the Glam. This one's a little bit, the vetiver is a little bit much for me sometimes. But yeah, anyway, guys, I've rambled enough. Again, let me know your comments. A lot of cherry, the Kayali one, I have yet to smell that. I don't know if I'll put it to say maybe a 10 ml, but the reviews haven't been that great in terms of longevity and stuff, and I don't want to waste money. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.